Hello, everyone. This is Hannah, evolutionary astrologer, and today I want to share with you what's about to happen in the sky, which is Venus, the planet of love, the planet of money, the planet of self-worth, is about to turn retrograde. So when Venus is moving backwards, it carries a really important message for us, and it's a message of inner reflection, reassessment, and reevaluating those themes in our lives. So it's saying, hey, before you move forward, before you continue on, you need to it's in your best interest to take a second look at a few things. So this is happening from March 2nd to April 12th. And of course, this is related to love life and, if you're single, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, but it goes it's beyond just love life. It is about all of our interpersonal relationships. And Venus is also about finances and money. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But even though our relationships, right, our romantic unions, our dating life, even though that's such a big part of life itself, I want to, actually take a step backwards, which is very much what the Venus retrograde is about. And, really bring this to the most important relationship we'll ever have is the one we have with ourselves. So this is such an amazing time to strengthen our self-worth, to strengthen our relationship with ourselves. And, for example, reconnect with our passions, reconnect with our creativity, our hobbies. And, I think, these are a few important questions that I think can be really helpful during this time. Are you satisfied with yourself? Do you feel fulfilled? Are you spending enough time, doing the things that give you joy, that give you pleasure, that give you fulfillment? Um, when you look at yourself in the mirror, do you feel beautiful? Venus at a deep level here, when we talk about Venus, it's about the principle of, our spiritual selves, our soul, our spirit coming into having a home in the physical body. So, we can call our bodies our divine houses, right? It's where our soul is having an experience in this physical realm. So the coming into the body and the feeling good in your body, appreciating all parts of you. So it is about feeling beautiful. When I say feeling beautiful, I don't mean, oh, this is the time to go get plastic surgery, for example, or get some sort of intervention procedure. Maybe if you're into that, why not? But it's so much more than that. It is about, appreciating yourself, at a very deep level. And if there are things about your body that you're not satisfied with, if you need to lose a little bit of weight, if you want to tone up, if you want to eat better, if you want to do maybe something different with your hair or maybe, change your wardrobe, like this is such a beautiful time to do that with that intention of beautifying yourself, to feel good in your body, to adorn your body. So it is putting on that, the beautiful necklace that you love, or, getting a haircut and feeling, some sort of renovation and rejuvenation type of thing. So this is such a beautiful time to review how are we relating to ourselves. Do you love living in your body? That's such a beautiful question and so deep and so profound. So if any of if the answer for any of these questions is no, or I'm not sure, then what are you going to do about it? That's the question Venus is asking us during this retrograde period. Because ultimately, Venus calls us back to harmony. Venus calls us back to peace. Venus calls us back to love. And that has to start first and foremost within ourselves, right? Because if there's some sort of internal war happening, And if that's not addressed, if that's put aside because of the, needs of others or the to-do list of the day, then at some point it can accumulate and start to affect not only, right, your relationship with yourself, but everyone else in your life. So going back to beauty for a second, if there's anything, how can I feel more at ease in my body, and what do I need to implement to um, improve that relationship? At the same time, be very aware, be very mindful of doing something completely different in the sense of like something very drastic that you might regret. Once Venus turns direct, you're like, oh my God, what did I do? So it is a time to try different things, but also, check to see if it's something too drastic, if it's something that you might regret later. Maybe like, oh, I'm going to get a tattoo. Wait for Venus to go direct, and then you'll make that decision. Okay. Now, when we talk about love life, relationships, are you satisfied in your relationships? Do you feel valued? Do you feel appreciated? And vice versa, do you value and appreciate your partner? When we look at the relationship, how is the give and the take? Are things balanced, or is there one side that is giving too much, or maybe overly self-focused, where maybe I'm taking, but not giving? Venus is also about listening, so how am I listening to my partner? Am I listening to their needs, to their stories? And are they listening to mine? You know? And so really, again, an amazing time to reassess our romantic partnerships and also business partnerships. So any sort of partnership, this is such a awesome time to do that reflection, that, taking a second look at things, talking about things, realigning things, reassessing things. What about if you're single? What do you truly desire in love and relationships? So what kind of partner is a good fit for you? And then this can also be an awesome time to go back to past relationships. Take a look at the patterns, take a look at the things that didn't work out, why they didn't work out. What was your behavior? What was, their behavior? What are the things that you don't want to bring forward? What have you learned since then? So this is amazing too, to kind of do that, look into the past and doing that work as well. And, there can be people from the past resurfacing, you know, and that could be unfinished business. There can be, and when I say unfinished business, I'm not saying that, oh, this means that we need to get back together. Or if it's, if it's a friend, like we need to rekindle the friendship, or we need to try to work together again. But it can be that there's something that needs to be reevaluating. Maybe there's something that reevaluated. Maybe there's something that needs to, maybe it's a conversation that needs to take place. Maybe it's just you doing your own internal work, going back to the past, going back to the feelings, going back to the memories, looking at the patterns, acknowledging your growth since then, and reassess like, oh, am I making the same mistakes? You know, is there something that needs to change? Is there something that I need to realign here? So again, amazing for reassessing, reviewing, refining, but try to save the big decisions, the big moves for after mid-March when Venus is back, in her going direct again. If you need the extra help, if you're getting stuck in reassessing and going back to the patterns and going back to the relationships, astrology can be such an incredible tool for that, for really, we call this synastry. So this is when you have your chart and your partner's chart, and we understand what the relationship is about. What are the harmonious aspects? And what are the challenges? What are the struggles? Is this a relationship from past lives? Maybe that there's something here to be realigned and repaired, or, maybe this is a brand new relationship. So like really looking at the relationship from a deeper level, the connection from a deeper level. So if you need the extra help, count astrology And I'm actually offering 20% off all Synastry readings. So that's the partnership, the relationship readings this whole time during Venus retrograde, because I think it can be really super, really helpful. And let's also look at the side of Venus that speaks about money, how we generate money. Are you satisfied with the way you're generating money? Are you satisfied with your income? Do you feel valued in your work? Financial habits as well, spending patterns as well, investments as well. All of those things, again, it's a time to take a second look, to review, to see if there are things that need to be improved. Um, how's your relationship with money? And look at how interesting that this one planet speaks about our relationship with money and our relationship with ourselves, our self-worth. So there is a direct relationship between how I value myself and the way I generate money, the way I relate to money. Okay. And collectively speaking, be very aware of financial markets, the stock market, especially if you're in those worlds, because there can't be ups and downs, especially at the end of March, towards around mid-March to April, Venus will meet the planet Neptune, and that can be a lot of, things going up very fast and then things dropping very fast as well. So check if there's anything that seems too good to be true. Double check, review, verify. So this is a great time for paying off old debts, resolving financial matters from the past. If there's something that's, it's a deal, it's going to happen, it's going to be during those times, you cannot delay it. I suggest that you review every single detail, expect revisions later and be extra cautious. And another thing about this Venus Neptune meeting that can also be really beautiful for charity work. Neptune is about generosity. Neptune is about kindness, compassion. So maybe this is a time and opportunity to, donate your money, donate your time, donate yourself, right? To organizations or nonprofits or charities that, first of all, that you trust and that resonate with the cause and they have that greater, more collective cause and agenda. It's a very Neptune. It's about, really helping and being of service to everyone. Um, so if there's, one place, the one organization or charity that you really connect with and resonate, this is such a beautiful time to do that. And I hope this was helpful. Happy Venus retrograde. Take advantage of this time. And if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know also in the comments if there are any themes or, astrological subjects that you would like me to maybe cover here that you want more information about and what's interesting to you. On that note, thank you so much.